The idea for today was to animate this character Isagi running, but as you can see it feels like kinda he's going backwards instead of running forward. So yeah, today we are going back to the basics and we are making a 1 hour speed battle to learn a little bit more of the movement. But before all of that, I wanted to thank a lot to the coffee supporters of the channel, which are Avocado, Toby Waffles and Lucky Galaxy. If you wanna appear in every video of the month and also be credited in the final big monthly animation, you can check the first link in the description. But yeah, as we told before in the previous part of the video, we are making a 1 hour speed battle animation to just actually understand a little bit more of like how the body moves when they are running forwards instead of going backwards, as you could see in the Isagi animation, which it was totally awful, man, because I didn't realize that the movement was wrong and all of sloppy until I just added the hair and the shadow lines to actually color it. So yeah, big flaw of me, big mistake of mine, just not checking to time checking the animation before adding a lot of the details of the animation. But yeah, so now it's time to correct all of that, not only in the actual animation that I made, but also in my own understanding of how the movement actually works. And for that I just started off by drawing this kinda little fella, just running forwards in the same place and in some kind of similar position as the actual animation that I made before. But if I'm being honest, I feel like I don't really quite understand it at the moment that I was just drawing all of that. I was just focusing more on like putting my attention into like making the motion feels right in the hands and the legs, instead of just focusing on how the movement like works in a whole perspective, you know. And because of that, as you can see in this part of the video, I am adding a secondary animation in the canvas, just trying to understand like a little bit more of like a pacey, I think it's pronounced, like a slow pace animation of someone running, or not slow pace animation, more like a slow pace running. But also again, while I was doing all of this animation, I was focusing more on the just like the movement of the hands and the legs separately, and I was just making as it was just a regular movement, you know, not like a person running, but more like a person moving their hands and then moving their legs, trying to go forward and beyond. And so yeah, man, I don't know what's with me, that I really didn't understand how running was working in the actual animation. I don't know if that makes sense, but I really didn't understand how running works when you're animating them running in the same place, you know, like just moving their heads forward, no, like upwards and downwards, I think it's the correct word. So the thing now is that I'm beginning to just doing my own style of running in animation, and for that I was just doing like these keyframes, and then what I did is to just make the character going forward, you know, like instead of just keeping itself into the ground and in the same position, I was actually moving it forward, trying to emulate how a person would just run, you know, towards something. And so that in that way I just understood a little bit more of how the body works when you are running and when you are trying to animate the run cycle. And so maybe that will work for you, you know, if you, as me, you make your own walk cycle, your run cycle, and you feel like your character is moving backwards, just do what I did, which was having the actual character moving. But yeah, that will be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, we'll see each other in the next one. Thank you so much for the support to Avocado, Toby Waffles and Lucky Galaxy, and all of you all that are watching right now. But yeah, we'll see each other in the next episode. Goodbye.